Hi everybody, I'm Stefan. Welcome back to another lesson in my Level 3 Technique and Performance book within the Beginner Piano course for solo learners. In this video, we're going to learn Purcell's Air in D minor. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and if you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up. Also, I offer online piano lessons. If you're looking for them, there's going to be information below. And if you'd like to get the Level 3 Technique and Performance book, links are going to be below too. Air in D minor, as you could hear, is a very lyrical piece with a beautiful melody from the Baroque era. Still, this is the last piece from the Baroque era in the book. The left-hand melody is kind of outlining a D minor scale, roughly. And also, obviously, the piece is in D minor, so it goes really well with the chapter about D minor in the lesson book. The original score had no articulation, no slurs, no staccatos, no fingerings, and no dynamics. So all of these are editorial, my suggestions, which means you can use them as a starting point. If you like it, you can stick with it, but you are free to change it to anything else that you think would suit more. The right-hand melody can be broken down into one-bar phrases, except for the cadences of each of the two sections where it's a longer phrase. The melody kind of dictates it, but if you feel like, it should be more detached, then go for that. You could just make the eighth notes legato, and the left hand can either be played detached or legato, up to your own taste. I chose to play it mostly legato. Apart from the difficult passages and fingering of the left hand, the most difficult thing is going to be the held notes. So the finger independence and voicing comes into play. We have to hold the long notes while we play the shorter notes. So let's have a look. We're going to have a look first at the first section, which is the first 8 bars. So let's start with the right hand. As I mentioned, we are in D minor, so every B is going to be a B flat. And we are in 3/4, so 3 quarter note beats in every bar. The right hand is going to start number 3 on the D, and as you can see, the rhythm is quarter note, eighth, eighth quarter. So ta, ti, ti, ta. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Very important to understand the rhythm before you start playing the notes. Because the slurs are 1 bar long, I'm going to lift up my hand after every single slur and do a nice downbeat on the first note of the new slur. But as you can see, each slur is going to start in a different position, so the hand has to move, and we need to always start on number 3. So starting on the D, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. And here we have a 3-beat dotted half note. So we're basically moving into different positions with number 3, and it's really important to memorize these quick jumps because you don't have too much time to move your hand. As with all Baroque era pieces, memorization is going to really help with fluency and very secure fingering. So that was the right, and as you could see, I did a lovely legato in these phrases. And because it's quite slow and lyrical, I'm having a deep key attack with quite a lot of wrist movement to follow the shape of the melody and make it more expressive. And lift, down, lift, lift, 1, 2, connect, and the second line. And we start quiet and we have a crescendo in the second line. Again, it's editorial. Left hand is going to start 5 on the D, and we have quite a few interesting positions. So the first bar is D, A, D, but because the bottom D is a dotted half note, we need to hold it all the way through. So 1, 2, 3, and now C sharp, 2, 3, D, C, B flat, and now I'm going to hold the A, C sharp, and then G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, holding the D while I go to the G, A, and holding the D again, it's a dotted half note. So a lot of crossings, a lot of kind of stretchings, and holding these half notes and dotted half notes is really important. So practicing the left hand on its own is going to be essential to develop evenness and fluency throughout the piece. Even though it's quite short, the left hand is going to make it quite tricky to play it. Let's put it together very slowly. So starting D and D. 1, 2 and 3. Right hand lifts up. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, holding the A, and now G. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. And that was the first section. Second section technically is exactly the same lifts, the same held notes, but we go into the relative major, into F major before returning back to D minor. So let's start with the right hand from bar 9, number 3 on the A. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. B flat. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Left hand starts on F. Again, holding the F. 1, 2, 3. Now holding the E. 1, 2, 3. Holding the D. 1, 2, 3. Holding the B flat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold the D. 1, 2, 3. Hands together. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. And again, you can slow down for these two cadences, especially for the last one. You don't have to, but it does sound nice, and you can do a nice diminuendo as you approach the ending. So the key difficulties are shaping the melody, whether you're going to go with shorter phrases or longer 4-bar phrases. It's really up to you, but make sure you do a nice phrasing, lift up the hand, shape the melody, let the wrist move with the melody, and very importantly, always play with rounded fingers, fingertips, so you get a nice articulation and good control over the key attack. When you put the two hands together, make sure you can really hear the melody in both hands so they don't become subordinate to the other one. The left hand has quite a nice tune as well. And that's it. Enjoy!